Namaste to all of you and welcome to Path to Anandam self-healing session. And today we have a session number 6. Unlock the power of gratitude. I am Satya Kalra, your host for the session, and with blessing of the Supreme Power, we have a path to Anandam establishment in almost more than 15 years now, and we serve meditation sessions, self-healing sessions, self-transformation sessions in many organizations based on Srimad Bhagavad Gita, healing through chakras, yoga, meditation, etc. with our own experiences and the feedback from our audience as a team and the responses we get with the question and answers. And our today's session, self-healing. And why self-healing? What is gratitude? And how many types of gratitudes are? Why gratitude? How to develop gratitude? And that comes from the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. And benefits. How to express gratitude. Action and tips. And of course, a meditation. I am grateful to all. And this is based upon body, mind, and soul. So it covers the science and spirituality. So question comes, what is self-healing? And why do we need self-healing? Because human body is born to be healed. This is the state of physical and mental well-being. In other words, here is you can see the well-being. So it requires the body, mind, and soul, spirit. All have to be aligned together. So this is a state of physical and mental and social well-being. And World Health Organization actually established the definition for it in 1946. And it says, the state of physical, mental, and social well-being, not merely the absence of diseases and deformities, but this is the state of physical and mental well-being. So we are meant to, and we are able to repair our physical and mental damaged body without any outsources. In other words, without the medication. So this is called self-healing, when we do the self-healing within ourselves. So in other words, this is the recovery from physical and emotional damage. Many times we have been hurt from childhood, or we have developed some hurt, feelings of the hurt, and some kind of emotional baggage, which we all remember to it. So bringing oneself back to the state of well-being, that I am complete, which we have learned from Bhagavad Gita in the very last session, I am complete. So wholesome and completeness is the same word. So I am totally wholesome, totally complete, which means I am happy, healthy, and peaceful. And then I enjoy my life to the fullest. So in simple words, it says that our body, mind, emotions, and soul are part of one integrated system. So it's all together. We cannot say that I have a body pain. The pain starts in the mind, and then it disconnects us. It makes us so uncomfortable. We cannot think about anything else. We cannot think at that time, I'm complete. If I have a toothache, I cannot think about God at that time. Many times, I cannot think that I'm complete because I am overtaken by the pain. So healing and wholeness can only occur when the mind, body, and spirit are balanced and they are connected. So what is gratitude? Why is gratitude? Because gratitude actually in many languages, but it comes from Garcia. If you look at the gratitude, Garcia, grace, graciousness, or gratefulness. And in Spanish, it says gracias. All the time you hear from those ladies, gracias. And gratitude, it's a thankful appreciation for receiving tangibles or intangibles. In other words, we can feel it, we can touch it, we can see it. That's tangible. Or intangibles, if somebody does some favor to us, or we feel so blessed with God and then say, thank you, God. So this is, or if somebody offers us something and shares something, and then we say, thank you. So to be in contact with the divine. So this is the one of the quality. This is the foundation of our life. This is the virtue, which is the most sacred, but unfortunately, it's deserted. Though we say it, thank you, with our words, but many times we just say it because of habit, but in our heart, we don't feel that. So it's not, so gratitude has to come from the heart. And that's why it says deserted, means it's not acknowledged that much. And then it is called, it is the ornament of speech and the praise of practical life. That's what J.W. Forney said, that this is the ornament of speech, means humbleness. So a state of being grateful or blissful, that is called gratitude. And here it says, gratitude turns what we have into enough. Means whatever we have, we acknowledge it. आपका शुक्रिया कहते हैं ना, शुक्रिया शुक्रिया भगवान का शुक्रिया लोगों को, because we feel that we have enough. Then we feel that we have enough. And then gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It makes us full. It makes us complete. So how many types of gratitudes are? We can all relate to it. That sometimes we complain or many other people complain. We hear that and we say, oh, this person is a complainer. Or sometimes we complain. At that time, we have no gratitude. We forget about gratitude, shukriya. And that type of gratitude is called a tamasic. We complain and then sometimes we say, okay, thank you. Forcefully we say it. We don't mean it. It says, then that's a tamasic gratitude. Then it's a conditional gratitude. We say only thankful when we get something. And if we don't, then we don't say. Even to God, we don't say thank you. But at the same time, when we get something, Then we say thank you. So that's a raisic, because it's a selfish gratitude. And then eternal gratitude. We are always thankful. Whether it's a good conditions or bad conditions, we say it's all God's grace. Whatever happens, we say it's a God's play. And actually, Joseph Wardhill, he put it very nicely. He says the gratitude is a mark of a noble soul and a refined character. We like to be around those who are grateful because they are more cheerful, more humble. They tend to brighten all around them because they don't complain. So they are have a very sattvic behavior, sattvic nature, and sattvic means goodness. They appreciate all the goodness. And also it means light. So they also have the aura around them. And they make others feel better about themselves. That's a very important point. When we thank you somebody, we make them feel that they are worth. They tend to be more humble, more joyful, more likable. So why gratitude? Again, it comes to, it is the foundation of life. It opens the heart. Actually, gratitude and heart heart chakra, they all go together. And when it says open the heart, it means it heals the heart too. So gratitude shifts the mood and mind into a positive perspective. We don't complain. We say, God has given us everything. So we start thinking more positively. So gratitude is the best medicine. It heals our mind, body, and spirit, soul, and attracts more things to be grateful for. Actually, there is a book called Secret. And that is based on what we are thankful to God, thankful in our life, and then attraction, law of attraction comes. In other words, we have a more positive energy in our body and we attract more things. So gratitude is not only the greatest of virtue, where we said it is a virtue, but it's not just the virtue, but the parents of all the other virtues. Forgiveness, calmness, it's all comes from that. And Marcus Aurelius Cicero put it in a very nice way, that it is a mother, it's a parent of all the other virtues, all the other divine qualities. So what are the benefits of gratitude when we do it? Very first one to meet, a person who feels appreciated will always do more than what is expected. Don't we have that experience that when we say thank you to someone, especially helpers or anybody, or appreciate in a different ways, express our gratitude to them in different ways, and then they tend to do more. They like to help us more. But it does have an impact on body and mind and on our soul. And actually, medical data, medical research shows that it improves the physical, emotional, and also relationship. Don't we, when we say thank you to our near and dear ones, it does improve relationship rather than complaining that you have not done this, you have not done whatever they are capable of doing it or whatever they do. And if we say thank you, our relationship improves. And of course, for social well-being, it strengthens the heart as immune system. It lowers the blood pressure. Think about when we complain and we are grouchy and all that. And then when we are calm, we sleep better. We have better health. better energy level. We are charged up all the time to do more. Mind, emotions. And this is where actually a lot of publications are done in the Ivy universities. And you look at in Columbia, Stanford. Actually, I was looking some in the University of Michigan, Kansas City. Everywhere you will see there is a data that it decreases the negativity, stress, anxiety, depression. And also if we sometimes have headaches and things like that because we have more negative thoughts, then it heals us. And it has a lasting effect on our brain or neurotransmitters. In brain, we saw that also in Gita's chapter 15, and I always put it that brain, which is उस पे जाल बिछा हुआ है, neurons का जाल, you see like a web over there. These are called neurotransmitters. They are connected to the body. They send the signals. And due to that, it increases happy hormones in our body, which is called dopamine, which is increase right here. It releases right here, serotonin, endorphins, oxytocin. So all these happy hormones are released and increases self-satisfaction, self-esteem, and fearlessness because we are so calm, we are so thankful. And then it's not that just body and mind, but it also connects to more to us with the supreme power, with our soul, with our Atma. This is where it's called the spirituality, because we are talking about science. We talked about the science here. The medical research is all about the science. But here, the science, it connects the science and spirituality. And we develop more forgiveness, more kindness, more caring, more calmness, so more divine qualities. So this is the parent of all the divine qualities. It increases generosity, empathy, humility, and enhances faith, hope, love, connection to our supreme power. We feel so lighted. We feel like so connected. Everything, we feel like everything is God. It's all God's grace. And then it doesn't come that I am the doer. God is the doer. Vasudev Sarvamiti. God is all, and all is God. Then we have more faith. So it increases our relationship. I wanted to highlight that point. It strengthens it, it connects us, and it gives more trust for each other. So here, gratitude, it develops the kindness. Then we become more caring and others become more caring. And then it says appreciation. So basically it goes around and around. More we appreciate, more we acknowledge others, or even ourselves. Sometimes we have to acknowledge ourselves and we have to thank ourselves also. And by doing this, now I just put a little summary here. It gives us more contentment, more self-satisfaction. And when we are more self-satisfied, we are more grounded. And more grounded, we feel more gratitude. We can say more thank you. We are more calmer, we are more equanimous. Santushta relates to the equanimity. There is a beautiful verse in Bhagavad Gita, it just came to my mind. Prajahati yada kaman, sarvan manogatan, atmanev atmana tushta, sthit pragasya do uchate. Means we are more sthit because we are more santushta in our. And how the more santushta comes? Because we are less demanding, we have a less worldly desires, we are more satisfied, not just the desire in every aspect of our life. So then we are more stable mind. And then grace of God comes. And then the wisdom comes. And what is that wisdom? Wisdom is, I am not the doer. God is the doer. Vasudev Sarvamiti. And then we feel more healthy, happy, abundant, and peaceful. And more connected to Satchit Anand. Who am I? So purpose of life is also, that's a major benefit here. And now it relates like in Bhagavad Gita. At the end, when Arjuna was depressed, when Lord Krishna took him step by step and gave him the wisdom, the timeless wisdom, then Arjuna became transformed. His delusion was gone. And he made the decision, Karishye Vasanam Tau. But how? But at the same time, before he said that, he acknowledged and he said, Nashto moa smati labda, Tvat prasadan maya yod. Tvat prasadan means with your grace, he's expressing the gratitude. And then he says, Sthito asmin gat sandhya karishye vachanam tau. See, this verse has everything in it. The benefit is my delusion is gone. That's a benefit of. And then sthito asmin, calmness. Now I can think straight. I can make a proper decision. And I will do as you advise. So this is the benefit of expressing the gratitude and listening and following the advice. But here is the focus is the gratitude. So expressing the gratitude in our life is very important. But many times, why we can't express gratitude? That question comes. What are the barriers? Why we can't express it? Because we have a negative mindset, focusing on what's missing. And sometimes we have an ego. If we feel like if we say thank you to others, then people might think that they are better than us. And then our ego might get hurt. And sometimes we are not awareness. Awareness is that we're supposed to say thank you. And I always give that example and and I think it's worth repeating it just to remind ourselves that how it is important that as when I came just to this country and I went to University of Illinois Medical Center. And when I was in the lab doing my research over there, and my professor and my colleagues, sometimes I said something and I felt that there was something I was not doing right. So I asked them, what was the reason? What am I doing wrong? And they said, if you could say thank you, because I was not saying thank you because of my culture coming from India at that time. Saying thank you was the disgrace to our loved ones or our friends. But here it was 180-degree different. So I did explain to them that why I don't say it, but then I developed the habit of doing it. And sometimes we don't say it because fear of judgment, and we think that we are weak, whatever it is. But thank you, as it says, it's the ornament of our speech. So actually in Bhagavad Gita, also there is a beautiful verse, chapter 2, 62 and 63, and also in chapter 21 as well. Chapter 16, 21 verse. But it says, Dhyayato Vishan Punsa Sangasteshu Upjayate, Sanga Sanjayate Kama Kama Krodha Vijayate. When our desires are not fulfilled, we are angry. And when our angry, Krodha Bhavati Samoha, Samoha Smriti Vibhrama. We forget that we are the complete. And then Buddhi Nasho. Then our buddhi is our wisdom, that I am complete, that wisdom disappears. And then we are on the wrong path. Buddhi nasha, pranashati. So why? Because we are so much attached to worldly things. And then if we don't get them, anger comes. If we get them, greed comes and we want more. And then we become arrogant. Our ego goes all the way, start touching the sky. But if we don't get it, we develop this jealousy, hatred, and our relationship is destroyed. So here it shows that how person gets stressful, all full of all the diseases, heartburns, insomnia, jealousy, fear, ego, all these are the root cause or the barriers to express the gratitude. We should be aware of that. Therefore, we should learn how to develop gratitude and not to be slave of those barriers. Number one, there are 7 steps, I put it there, but number 1, count your blessings. What are my blessings? Make the list, whatever we have, and read it every morning, including I could get up in the morning, I could breathe, I could walk, I have a roof on my head, I have my loved ones, my near and dear ones, my friends, I have food on my table. All this will give us the contentment and satisfaction. So here is we should have a company of content people, because sometimes when we are with the people who are more worldly, greedy, and they have more wants. So we should be company of people who are more caring, sharing, more content. And again, as I said about that verse, that 5 + 2 enemies come from, so well described in chapter 2, verse 62 and 63. And actually, in the businesses or anywhere, this verse applies everywhere, whether we are in the family situation, whether we are in businesses or anything situation. Ask the question, what do I have here? Why am I complaining? Is this my ego? Is this my anger? Is this my desire? So be aware and work on it and go beyond likes and dislikes and blaming others. And always look for silver line. There must be something good. God does not create, there are no situations when there is nothing, something is good behind it. But we have to develop the capabilities of looking into it. And then, of course, forgive others and yourself. Then we will develop the attitude of gratitude. And pray to God that give us that wisdom. And mindfulness, meditation is very, very important. And do our best and let go. So again, I put it here, but here a little bit different. Basically, it gives us the grounding. Then we can express gratitude to God and others. So gratitude is a transformative force for healing and happiness. It's not just it's a energy in our body. And someone said gratitude is not just a feeling, it is a way of life. So gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. And here are the practices, I put it there. Again, I am grateful for. It's a long list. We have so much in our lives. So we should remind ourselves, but we should start our day thanking God, thinking about supreme power. And as I said, Om mantra, this is the man ki lagam hai. It's like a leash. Like people put leash around dog and then walk them around. It's a leash to our mind. So we should start our day by thanking, because this is the best spiritual practice. And then, of course, we should do our yoga, meditation, pranayam, and spend our day thinking, looking for every opportunity to do so. And end our day by praying and by gratitude, by meditation. But we should remember this is a slow process. In Bhagavad Gita says, Shanai Shanai Upparmed, Buddhya Buddhi Grahita. So it's a very slow process for the transformation. But our goal is, our work is, we should always live in that consciousness. Na kinchit api chintayat. Atma sanstam. We have to think about our purpose of life, and gratitude is the one which offers us how to lead to that purpose. So this is the homework we need to do. And I put it here. Sometimes we do not remember what am I grateful for. Here is I put a nice pendulum here. You can just turn around and see which one you need it. But I just said, what am I grateful for? And make a list of what I have. As I, again, repeating it here, I am alive. When I get up in the morning, I'm alive. Many people cannot even get up. I count my blessings, I could breathe, I could see, I could hear, I could walk. I have a good health, good life, and good potential, whatever I do in my life. And if you are working, good, we have a job. Many people don't even have that. Or if we are retired, many people are not fortunate enough to get to that level. So family and friends, we should be thankful for whatever we have, food, money, whatever cars, whatever we have, and whatever community I have, whatever country I am in, and challenges which I get, which teach me a lesson, which makes me more tough. And my divine company, my Bhagavad Gita, I'm so thankful for that. To Swami Hariharji Maharaj for asking me to do that. And with God, faith. And here, you can see it has a many things. Like I'm thankful to earth, I'm thankful to nature, I'm thankful to water. Even people put it, I'm thankful to my dog, I'm thankful to my cat. All this, and food and medicine, whatever is available to me, and my health and meditation I do, yoga I do, exercise, I go for a walk, whatever, it's all here. So, just think about whatever, and you can make your own list. But you can find good in everything if you try. And where it says, this is a beautiful story. That person was crying all the time and complaining. And it says, I cried because I had no shoes. Then I met a man who had no feet. So that's what Wali Lam put it together based on that story. So these are our affirmations. So let's have an attitude of gratitude and echo every hour, every moment of our life. Nitya Yukta Upaste. I am grateful for all. I have all that I am and all that is. In other words, I'm complete. So gratitude, the essential spiritual practice, not just for Thanksgiving. So now this is the season of thanking, because we had Diwali, we had Dashera, we had Ma Durga's, all those. And now in USA, Thanksgiving. And this is even named it as a Thanksgiving. So in summary, we can say that the gratitude, the essential spiritual practice, not just for Thanksgiving Day, but every day. So if I have to just do one prayer And that is, if the only prayer you said was thank you, that would be enough. We don't have to say much, because as we saw the benefits, it gives us all. So this Thanksgiving Day, which is coming on this Thursday, on November 28th, let us recognize the blessing in our lives and thank God for our families, friends, talent, and everything else we have. And no training is required for this. Just an open heart and the right disposition, right mindset. So the more you practice, the more we practice this, the more we will see things to be thankful for. So I would share my poem with you that, oh God, I am thankful for our life and family, for each new morning, for rest and shelter of the night, for health and food, and all the good friends, for the freedom to enjoy it all, and all other blessings, for everything that God has given us. Thank you for your generosity, God. At the same time, we should pray to God that when I have food, help me to remember the hungry. When I have work, help me to remember the jobless people. When I have a home, help me to remember the homeless. When I am happy, help me to remember those who are suffering, and encourage me to share with others my resources, my thoughts, my speech, and my deed. So happy Thanksgiving to all of you. So in summary, no matter what is going on in our life, there is always something to be thankful. And it could be, it is our health, home, family, friends, food. So find something and then celebrate Thanksgiving. And as Thanksgiving is not just for a single day, but it should be our lifestyle and our way of living. And thanking God, thanking everyone around us, the Mother Nature, the supreme power, and our near and dear ones, and anything and everything, birds, animals, air, पांच तत्व, air, water, Mother Earth, and the space which we have above us, below us, around us. So happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Thank you. Thank you.